And I actually read this book. This was actually, this entire thing, this game that I'm about to be playing is actually based upon a book that was written by Joe Devers, and it's Joe Devers' Lone Wolf game. Um, and I'm expecting big things because apparently the book never got finished. So, and there was an actual Patreon where you could actually go ahead and download this in the Google Play Store on your phone and play the book. It's kind of like, you choose your own adventure RPG kind of game, and you read and you see what happens, and you see what your choice has gotten you, and sometimes it can get you killed, other times it can mean that you got lucky, and it depends on all the items that you had, and a lot of different things. So today I am kind of hoping that it lives up to the name, and it lives up to its like factors of espionage, and as well as much as it's like competitiveness to be challenging, and always keeping it new and fun. So I'm kind of here today because I saw it in the Play Store, and I recently, oh, and for many of you, so I recently got something from someone else. They gave me a chance. They said, hey, I want to see more of your views, I want to see more of your videos. And so I completely, they kind of said, hey, we want to see more, we want to see some more videos, because you're a really funny guy sometimes, and other times, so it was just like a fan. And he kind of gave me some money, and he said, hey, I want to see you like put up some new stuff. And he said it like he was just watching my YouTube videos all the time, and sometimes I can help other people. I don't, I just post videos. I don't try to go ahead and make anybody feel good or anything like that. I'm just kind of being me, I just want to enjoy myself, and hopefully I hope that, my enjoyment of being myself is somewhat funny or entertaining for you. So, but yeah, apparently I was helping him through tough times, and he just wanted somebody new to watch, and other than his usuals. And don't get me wrong, I'm a YouTuber who loved, I loved watching Markiplier. I loved watching Bob. I loved watching Wade. I loved watching Vanos, and H2O Delirious was like a big inspiration for me. Like, so, a lot of those YouTubers like H2O Delirious kind of inspired me to like, I kind of wanted to keep my own mystery. And then, you know, yeah, but anybody can crack the mystery. I'm a very friendly person. And another thing is that made me going doing this was the fact that I kept seeing Markiplier, and I remember seeing the one day when he helped that one kid who was, I think he was disabled, or he had a disability of some sort. I'm not sure. Don't fully quote me on this, but and it was really nice of him to see him like actually help someone else start their own YouTube videos and start their own YouTube channel. And it really inspired me to really step up and start doing this, not full time, mind you, but enough that I liked it. And so what I did with this money, because mind you, it was a fan who gave it to me, and it wasn't really real money. It was just kind of like a PSN code. And I was like, oh, thank you. Like, really, thank you though. I decided to start going ahead and taking a look into the PlayStation Store, and I bought a couple games. And so one of the games is still downloading right now. Hopefully you guys will get the chance to see that gameplay, and we'll just see if you guys liked it or not. That's entirely up to you. I'm just leaving it on the table as it is, and I like to stay quiet whenever the cinematics play. So understand if you have an issue, or you guys want to comment on something. Understand, I always love new viewers, and I always love people who want to watch my content. I'm always trying to do new things. So yeah, no, thank you though, and understand, like, if you guys want to come play with me whenever you see me on video or something, I have no issues letting someone else jump in the video with me. Just understand, I hope you have a thick skin. Like, I crack jokes, and I do seem like I'm being a dick all the time, but really that's just who I am. It's just who I am, really. That's the facts of it. And the reality is that'll never change. Like, I don't mean it to be harsh. I don't mean it to be, I want to be a dick to you. And just, that's the way how I joke. So if you're going to be on my friends list, or if you're going to want to be in my videos and all that stuff, understand you're going to have to tolerate it, or you have to have that thick skin. If I hurt your feelings, let me know, because then I'll stop throwing those kind of jokes. And, you know, I don't like to do that to other people that I hurt their feelings. Because when I was a kid and I was younger, it hurt. I had my feelings hurt all the time from bullies. So, yeah. But anyways, enough about all of that. Like I said, today we are here for the Lone Wolf book gameplay. And it's on PS4. I'm really excited. I am like superbly excited for this because I heard about it, I read the book, and I love the book on the phone, on the Google Play Store, and it was amazing. Like, I read the whole series and I played it twice because I loved the content. I loved it. I wanted to see what all the other exploration ways you could go, and I never finished it because I got to a point where like it was too, like, I had to put in money, and I was like, shit. Yeah, like, damn, I wanted to play this. But now I'm kind of excited to see what this game is about. I haven't even gotten the chance to see any pictures. I didn't see any gameplay. I didn't look at the videos. I literally am here just brand new. Saw it on the Play Store. Read a brief description of it, like literally three lines out of the paragraph that it had, and said, all right, as soon as I heard it was based upon the book, I was like, yep, gotta get it. So here I am. So yeah, let's delve in. I can't wait to get to the nitty-gritty part. The ambience though, kind of gives off like a Viking vibe, like you know, if you guys ever seen the show Vikings, that's what it kind of sounds like to me. It's like that Vikings. Ugh. Ooh. What? I am intrigued. Alright, so as always, the first thing I'm going to work on is the audio setting. Because yes, I do love music, but I don't like to let it ruin the gameplay mood. So I'm going to kind of like put that down a little bit. There we go. And game setting. Let's see what we got here. Display tooltips, yes. Display damage, yes. Change font, change language. No, we're good, we're good. Wait, what language is it in? Okay, we're in English. Alright, we're good. What's font? Pristina, you are Lone Wolf, the last of the Kai Lords and sole survivor. Dumbledore. Chancery, you are Lone Wolf, the last of the Kai Lords and the sole survivor. I love this. This is oh, it's so sexy. The graphics already look amazing. I'm gonna say that now. Whoever developed this with Joe Dever, they did an amazing job. I don't want to see anything else. I'm kind of just like I kind of want to just delve in and see what this is about first. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What? Let's go. I'm gonna go with normal because I'm not a pussy, but I'm not too brave yet. I don't know what to expect. And if it gets too hard, then I'll just change the difficulty back down a little bit because I'm not trying to be. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you are the Lone Wolf. Your life is not an ordinary one. You assess and counter all challenges with. Alright, so it's giving me an option. Make your choice. Counter all your challenges with multiple choice. The multiple choice menu lets you choose your path and write your own story. Pay attention on what you decide. Your actions shape the world around you. Ooh, select each icon with the left stick to display its description and then confirm your choice with the confirm command. Alright, so we're going to see what this is all about. You'll always prefer a straightforward and decisive approach, although it is often reckless. You carefully assess details of any situation before attempting to overcome an obstacle. You rely on your dexterity and intuition to overcome any obstacle. Counter all challenges with intelligence. Many are the battles you have fought in defense of Summerland, wielding your... Alright, so... Ooh, I gotta choose a weapon. Swords generally do not inflict high damage, but they are easy and quick to use. Maces are heavy, crushing weapons. They are slow to use, but they inflict high damage. Axes are balanced weapons regarding damage and speed. Summerland wielding your sword, you are more than a gifted warrior. You possess special kind disciplines that give you mastery of... Ooh, I remember this. Healing restores your health and improves your meditation skills. Survival combines the skill of master, tracker, hunter, and explorer. See, in the book, you had a lot more choices. This is basic down a lot, I could tell. But god damn, I didn't think it was gonna be this knocked down. Like, the other one actually gave you some options where you could pick like a little bit of healing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. But this is like, ugh. It was even weapon proficiencies. You could choose way more weapons. There was like at least 9 different options. There was spears and knives and shit like that, and I was like, god damn. But this is like, this is on some next level shit. Oh, there's more! What? Let's go! Mind Blast and Mind Shield transform your mind into a powerful psychic weapon and psionic shield. Ooh. Mind over matter lets you manipulate objects in your immediate environment. Ooh, yes. Animal kinship enables you to communicate with and influence most animals. You are able to perform extraordinary martial art feats due to your mastery of weapon skill. Camouflage enables you to blend in your surroundings, enhancing your stealth and secrecy. Your sixth sense enhances your natural intuition, helping you to identify and counter unseen dangers. God damn, I actually had both of these all the time, so the fact that I have to choose between them is like so difficult because it can really change the scene of everything that you do in this game. I think I'm gonna go with the 6. I'm gonna go with this camouflage, yep. So you possess special kind disciplines that give you mastery of healing, mind over matter, weapon skill, and camouflage for Summerland and the Kai.
For many centuries, the Kai Lords defended their kingdom of Sommerland from the Dark Lords of Helgedad. Many battles were fought and won by the Kai, but finally came their demise. 3 years ago, the monastery of your warrior order was attacked by the armies of the Dark Lords. The Kai were destroyed. You were the only one who survived the final battle. All seemed lost, but you retrieved the Sommersword, the one weapon that can slay a Dark Lord of Helgadad. You slew Zagana, the Dark Lord leader, and saved your kingdom from destruction. Now, the lesser Dark Lords hunger to take their revenge. It falls to you, the last Kai Lord of Sommerland, to crush their evil schemes once more.
Let's go for Sommerland. This is the voice though, on point. Blood on the snow, ladies and gentlemen. Blood on the snow. Turn the pages. You can turn pages using the confirm command on the arrows in the book. You can also go back to any previous page of the current chapter. Ooh. Okay. You are the lone wolf, the last of the Kai Lords, the sole survivor of the massacre that destroyed the warrior order. You would prefer not to be where you find yourself now, in a narrow mountain pass blanketed with crisp snow, flanked by shadowy timberlands, where icy winds whistle through the branches and chill you to the bone. You would prefer not to be here, but duty has called you to this remote part of your domain. You are the Frye Earl of this territory, and you are responsible for the safety and security of the hardy Summerlanding folk who live and prosper in this harsh mountainous borderland. You have received a disturbing report of enemy activity around the mining village of Rockstarn, and all communication with the village has ceased. Fearful that the settlement may have been attacked by Gaiacs and other Darkland raiders, you have come here to assess for yourself the true situation. After a seemingly endless trek through the snow and ice, you have almost reached your destination. Your house becomes increasingly nervous as you approach the outskirts of the mining settlement. Okay, so this is the settlement. This is what we're looking at. Alright. Whew. The smell of wood smoke is being carried along on the chill air, and its acrid aroma unsettles you both. This is not the reassuring smell of smoke that arises from hearth or furnace in the depths of winter. This is the smell of wanton destruction. Your heart sinks. You have journeyed here as quickly as the harsh weather would permit, but despite your valiant effort, you may have arrived too late. Make your choice. A forest clings to the steep mountainside on both sides of the trail. The ground here is very difficult to traverse on foot and impossible on horseback. It compromises jagged rocks and loose shale, interspersed with treacherously deep and narrow fissures. And They are all covered by a blanket of ice and snow. It will be a very difficult route to take, but if you were to always keep the trail in sight, it would be a sure way to reach Rockstar. You dismount and pat your horse's head reassuringly. Then you retrieve your equipment and personal items from the saddlebag. The horse senses that you must leave him now and go ahead alone. He neighs softly yet certainly. Fear not, dear friend. You have fulfilled your duty with courage. Now you must return alone to the monastery, where you will. Be safe. Go as fast as you are able. We shall be reunited there before too long. Your horse lowers his head and affectionately he nuzzles your shoulder. His unquestioning love and loyalty warms your heart. With a last pat of his forehead, you send him on his way, back along the track and the mountain road that leads to the Kai Monastery. You watch him go until he is lost among the trees. Then you steel your nerves and resolve to reach Rockstone as quickly as you can on foot. You tackle the difficult ascent of the dexterity until you find that the way ahead is blocked by a vast wall of snow. This obstruction is the result of an avalanche that swept down the mountainside a few days earlier, carrying with it many trees and loose boulders. The village of Rockstar lies beyond this great wall of snow and shattered timber. Yeah, you examine the wall of snow and discover that a large section is being held in place by a boulder, perched precariously on the edge of a steep decline. If you were able to dislodge this boulder, the snowy wall of this section would collapse. It would create a gap through which you could pass to the far side without having to make the treacherous ascent to the summit of the avalanche debris. You scour the surrounding trees, looking for a solid branch that you can use as a lever. Fortunately, you discover an ideal bow, strong and straight, and set to work fixing it in place behind the boulder. With all of your strength, you pull on the end of the stout branch and feel the boulder start to move. Here is a loud noise, like the rumble of thunder, and suddenly the boulder falls away into the decline, and the snow behind collapses, burying you completely. Fearing suffocation, you struggle to free yourself from the grip of this crushing white prism. After what seems like an eternity, you break through to the surface and gulp down lungfuls of cold, fresh air. You came close to being suffocated to death, and this near-death experience leaves you feeling shocked and acutely aware of your mortality. As you regain your composure, you see that the way ahead is now clear. A V-shaped cleft has appeared where the snow wall has collapsed. You traverse the gap in the avalanche, but you are brought to a halt by something black and metallic protruding from the snow. It is a hilt of a sword. From its crude shape and black metal pommel, you deduce that it is a Gaiac sword. With your hands, you scoop away the snow around the sword's blade, and you make a gruesome discovery. The tip of this Gaiac weapon is embedded in the frozen chest of a little boy, 7 years at most. You bite back your feelings of anger and revulsion. Carefully, you remove the caked snow from the child's brown hair, from his head, and from the fragile shoulders of his innocent victim. You are filled with a great sadness when you see the look of sheer horror that is frozen, literally, on his tender young face. Small pendant hangs from the child's neck. It is made of summer-lending gold, and there is a name inscribed on it. Cyric. You retrieve this pendant and put it safely in your backpack. Then you cover the dead boy's body with snow and say a prayer to Goddess Ashir to keep his spirit safe from the forces of darkness. You salute the boy's icy burial mound and pass through the gap in the snow wall to the far side. You are now less than a mile from the rock stand. Beyond the gap in the avalanche wall, you find the village trail. It is open and clear of obstructions. You start to run along the trail, mindful that you have lost too much time already. You follow the road as it shakes gently through the high timberland, and it is not... Oh! Holy macaroni, I didn't know this was here. The red bar represents your vitality, the blue one on your Kai power, and the green one your endurance. Each of these icons let you access different sections of the book. Remember to put your belt to good use. Place potions or other items in its slots and access them while fighting. Choose wisely since you won't be able to open your inventory during the combat section. Additional belt slots can be unlocked by upgrading your Kai armor. Alright, now that I've seen everything, I feel as though I will be ready. Now I know how to navigate. A well-in grey spires. You follow the road as a snake gently through the high timberland, and it is not long before you see the path straighten as it approaches the entrance of Rockstone. A well-in grey spire of smoke is rising into the cloudy sky above this ravaged settlement. It is being carried along by the icy breeze that whips and howls through the main street. A rustling sound makes you freeze in mid-step. Slowly you turn to face the sound, and you see a pair of hooded amber eyes staring at you from the cover of the snowy foliage. They are the eyes of a wolf, an old male with a distinctive patch of white fur. In the center of his forehead, you sense that the rest of his pack is close by. The wolf pack leader nuzzles his way through the foliage and approaches you. His thick gray body fur is highlighted with gold-colored hairs that ripple and gleam as he draws closer. He is a powerful hunter, yet you have no need to be afraid of him. With a narrowing of his wise eyes, he warns you that great danger lies ahead. Yes, my friend, you murmur quietly. Yet, face this danger I must. Here are my people. They are my pack. I'm the leader, and I must protect them. The village of Rockstone was once a thriving and vibrant mining community. Nestling among the slopes on the surrounding mountains, life here on the border with the Darklands is harsh. Yet the villagers of Rockstarn are a hardy and industrious community. They are fiercely loyal to you, their liege lord, and to the king, all nine Summerland. Now Rockstarn lies silent and smoldering. The noise of its steam engines and its armory no longer echoes among the high peaks. Cautiously you approach the entrance to this village. It is nearly quiet. The smell of wood smoke that you detected from a distance is now heavy with the cloying stench of death. You stare unblinkingly at the horrific scene that greets you. The blood-soaked and lifeless bodies of villagers lie strewn about the streets. Many were cut down as they fled, while others died fighting desperately to protect their loved ones and their homes. Recent snowfall has covered the slain with a thin white shroud, sparing you the unsettling sight of their gaping frozen wounds. All around, several shops and dwellings have been badly burned or completely destroyed by fire. There are too many victims hereabouts for you to gather their bodies and give them a decent burial, as is the customary practice in Summerland. The terrible price that has been paid by the villagers of Rockstarn, partly as a consequence of your late arrival, weighs heavily on your heart. Damn! My heart! My heart! Ah! You close your eyes, raise your face to the cloudy sky, and make a silent plea to the goddess Isha to gather and protect the souls of the slain. You open your eyes and advance along the main street, your nerves as taut as wound steel wires. Then you hear something. It is the sound of bare feet on fresh snow. It is followed by the rattle of loose armor and a gurgling growl that sets your pulse racing. It is a Gaiak. Ok, Ik, Okak, Tag, Jatnek. It drools through its sharp, uneven teeth. You recognize the foul Gaiak language, and you know enough of it is to translate the creature's chilling utterance. I bring you a slow death. Your fears are confirmed by the presence of this hateful Gaiak. Rockstown has been attacked by Gaiak raiding party. The creature stalking towards you is only one of the many now occupying the village. The Gaiak closes in and defiantly you stand your ground. You can expect to receive no mercy from this creature, and you will give none in return. Let's go, boys. Let's do this! Let's do this! I can't wait to see what the combat's like. This is amazing. This so far the story is intriguing as fuck. My bad if I'm putting an accent that you guys don't like. I don't know. I'll just kind of read normal. Fuck it. Hey, yo! I love how they did that. That looks good. When the action button appears near Lone Wolf's body, it means what it is your turn to strike. Each button grants you access to a specific class of battles according to its position and look. During your turn, make your choices before the yellow bar empties. You won't be able to attack or use consumable before the bar is completely refilled. You perform 3 main combat techniques with the weapon you wield in your main hand. A quick strike that is difficult to dodge or parry, a heavy blow that is slower but deals more damage, and a lethal combination of attacks. When a melee weapon is wielded in the offhand, it also makes special combat abilities available in the circle menu. These abilities add a further layer of strategy to the battles. Try them all and define your fighting style. The green bar represents your endurance, which is the resource you use to perform physical actions, including all melee combat techniques and offensive action events. In order to perform a precision action event correctly, wait for the external outline to touch the central circle. When the circle glows, press the correct command. If you fail, the circle disappears. Some attacks can cause altered status to both enemies and Lone Wolf. Each status has different characteristics, and some of them can be cured by elixirs. Oh, so that causes physical damage over time, so that's basically bleed. Causes fire or holy fire damage over time. God damn! Causes poison damage over time. The target is stunned and unable to act for a while. The target is unable to perform melee and ranged attacks. The target receives more physical damage. The target is unable to dodge or parry. Also, the target has less time to act, and each action requires a greater effort to perform. The target deals more damage but is unable to dodge or parry. The Lone Wolf Kai disciples are temporarily disabled. Lone Wolf's vitality, Kai power, and endurance are reduced by half until the end of the current fight. Damn! Lone Wolf is temporarily incapacitated and cannot act. For a limited time, the enemy can't attack with the main hand weapon. Causes physical damage over time that increases progressively. When this debuff is active, Lone Wolf has limited time to defeat his enemy. Endurance automatic regeneration is temporarily halted. Heh. Oh, there's another one. Oh shit, I was not expecting that. I like that combat. I like that combat. That is true. That is everything. Yo, nah, man. That was pretty. I like that. That is good for a storybook like this. This is pretty dope. All right. Village, you vow to do everything you can to find and keep them safe. You turn away from the Gaiax corpses and scour the surrounding buildings for signs of life, but this part of Rockstar and its inhabitants were hit especially hard. It looks as if the Gaiax wanted to make doubly sure that nobody could escape and raise the alarm. The houses and stores are badly damaged. They were once fine facades, blackened and charred by fire. The closest building is near to collapse. Much of the roof has fallen in and its walls are cracked and old. Above the smoldering door, you can still see a sign and make out the inscription, Handcar Store. The store is in such a dangerous condition that you feel it is unsafe to enter. However, it has an attached warehouse that has survived virtually intact. You try to enter, but the door has been barred from the inside. Ok Zutag. The spying plank has hit the Gayak hard on the head. You sense there is more than one Gayak in the store. Seizing the element of surprise, you throw the door open and rush into the store with your weapon raised, ready to strike. Yeah, the OG Lone Wolf is here, bitches. Who wants this work? Oh yeah, you felt that, didn't you? You're gone, bitch. That's why they call me Lone Wolf. I am legend. I am legend in the making. I didn't even think there was gonna be enemies up in that bitch. I was like, ew, ew. Hey, I'm taking all that. This was once a thriving general store, and now it lies in ruin, its structure badly damaged by fires that were started deliberately by the marauding Gaiacs. Much of its stock has also been looted or despoiled by these unwelcomed invaders. Sacks of shits. A map of Rockstone and surrounding mountains area hangs on the stone blocking the wall. This mining village is built on a plateau of rock overlooking the sunken forest. The entrance to its famous Bronin mines is located in the southeast part of the crater, like wall of rock that surrounds and contains the wooded depression. You suspect that Bronin may be the reason why the Gaiacs have attacked Rockstar in force. You search the debris that covers the floor, but there is little value to be found. You are about to stop your search and leave the store, when behind the store's counter you discover something that sparks your curiosity. There's a large wooden chest, and it is locked. Oh, don't tell me I gotta pick a lock. Oh, fuck no. This is a picking a lock technique. Ah, shit. This shit is like some motherfucking, like, sturdy ass bullshit. To open the lock, you must find the right position for the pick. You can rotate the pick, moving the left stick or to the left or to the right. The pick will rotate around the lock. When you position the pick, you can try and force the lock with the knife. You can force the lock with the knife, moving the right stick to the left. You can't force with the knife while you are moving the pick. When forced, the lock will start rotating depending on the pick position. The lock will rotate more or less. When you'll find the right position for the pick, force with the knife and the lock will open. If the pick is not in the right position and you force the lock, the pick will start losing durability. If you force too much, the pick will break. You can decide to give up at any time by pressing the back command. Ooh, goddamn. Oh, so there's like no vibration whatsoever. Oh, God. Ooh, I got it. Hey, discretion. I got it on the first try. Let's go. Didn't even mean to. Let's go. You managed to pick the lock, and now... the counter lies open in front of you. You look inside and find some valuable items that could prove useful. Oh, some Larnoma bread. I know that shit tastes good. When you leave the store and return to the main street, a gust of icy wind bites into the exposed flesh of your face, and the sudden chill makes you shiver. The winter sun is... Hold up, let me check out the journal. I need to check out the journal. Let's learn more about Gaiacs here. Oh, I could use the pad. Okay, so this is a lot easier then. Hell yeah. I wear this necklace with a passion of a disparity. Completely obscured by thick gray clouds, yet you are able to tell the time of day without its helpful presence. It is nearing midday. It is nearing midday. Medallion's workshop. Do you want to ride your story from here? Yeah, let's go. You follow the main street, tense and alert, ever watchful for signs of human life in Gaia Craters. Suddenly the door of a nearby building is thrown open and into the street pour a gang of Gaiacs, growling and waving their black-bladed weapons above their loathsome heads. You steel yourself for immediate, imminent combat, but your concentration is broken when you glimpse a humanism among their numbers. It is a girl in her late teens, with short dark hair and sharp, sparkling eyes. Judging from her appearance and her clothing, she does not look like a typical Rockstone villager. Make your choice. You feel compelled to intervene, you'll fight the Gaiacs in the open. You don't master this discipline. You use your camouflage skills and cautiously you observe the girl. You take advantage of the confusion to observe the girl. Do I try to save her, or will she kill me? That's the question. pick the lock, pick the lock, pick the lock. You gotta pick the lock. I mean, the first one wasn't that hard, but that must have been like, you know, beginner's luck, most likely. Hey, got it. Let's go. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Hey, get it, got it, get it, got it, get it, got it. Oh, mm. I'm just gonna read in my head, guys, so that way, you know, you guys can enjoy the music, I guess, or something. damn, she a boss. She a OG. I need to make some strength choices, but hey, Shadowfall kill zone. You guys will be seeing that later on, right after a little bit more of this gameplay. I am sorry, I'm very intrigued. Better yet, I think it's best that I'll do this on my own time, because this is personally just for my taste of liking in the games. So we're just gonna wrap it up here. Call this one an ending, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see boring gameplay of reading. I mean, unless y'all are into that. I mean, I'm into it, so that's on me. But for y'all, that might be different. So See you guys next time, and probably in a little bit, pretty much. And we'll see you exactly in. Let's see, it is 7:12. I want to say maybe about, give it about 20-30 minutes, and then I'll get started on my other one. Okay? So you guys just have a good one, stay safe, and see you guys next time. And hopefully next time, you know, I got a better hairstyle because my hair is starting to get rough. It's starting to tickle my ears. Your boy Wolfy out of here. He is gone. I'm outie. Good luck. Have a good one. And deuces, my boys. Deuces. Have a good one.